Okay, hello, testing 1 2 3 1 2 3. Okay, so today is Sunday, August 3, 2025, 7 p.m. and it is currently Tokyo session, I think. Yeah, Tokyo session. Okay, so hey guys, I'm back. Yeah. First, let me explain things. A lot of things happened to me, and that is from trading, and that is I have been losing a lot of times in trading that it kind of just made me like disappointed at myself, disapprove of what I'm doing, and I kind of needed some time alone for this, and I was just changing my trades, changing my emotions, trying to keep my emotions in check, but I couldn't really handle it, couldn't really do it. And well, I didn't give up until I guess I still haven't given up. Right now, I'm now confident in my abilities to just trade things, and I'm now confident to trade and just record what I'm doing and how I do things. And well, right now I'm currently in a trade, but before I tell you how I got this trade and when I entered this trade and why I entered this trade, I want to show you what I've done during the past years. So I've been just trading from the past months. I've just been trading, trying to get my craft, trying to better my craft, trying to be like a better trader. And from those strategies, from those trainings, from those samples, real life samples that I've done, well, you can call it experiences, I am kind of profiting from it now. Back then I was losing a lot no matter what I do, and it's not because of my strategy, it's mostly because of my FOMO, of my emotions. I wasn't able to keep my emotions in check, and I wasn't able to have my hands not touch the mouse or keyboard and not trade at all and just look at the charts. No, I could not do that at all. I always kept on getting FOMO'd. Because of that, I've been losing a lot. And well, as you know, in this trading industry, it's mostly 80% psychology, 80% mentality, and 20% strategy. And well, I did not have that psychology at all. I did not have that mentality at all. And I have been losing a lot. And I can confidently approve that mentality is a really number one thing that you really need to do, that you need to improve on. If you want to do trading, all of this, you really have to train your mentality. Well, with mentality, patience and discipline comes. As that happens, I can say that you will be a professional trader. You'll be able to capture trades and get better trades and be profitable instead of losing those trades. Okay, so anyways, back to me trading. So let's go ahead and show you my trade as in my current trade, and I'll explain to you why I took this trade, when I took this trade, and what I did to take this trade. So anyways, if you were to look at it, yeah, by the way, I am trading in GBPJPY. If you were to look at the daily candles, you can kind of see like a really big red candle that just drastically went all the way down, creating a 400 pips, negative 400 pips. And yeah, that's really big, and that's kind of pretty rare for GBP to just do, because the most it can do is just 240 pips, but this one really made 400 pips, negative 400 pips. And so what I think will happen is that GBPJPY will have a retracement heading to the upside, probably this area, or maybe this area, or maybe even this area. It might even break structure. One moment. It might even break structure and just go bullish, but I doubt that. I do believe it's gonna retrace its price, and might just end up this area or just this area. And the reason why I think it's gonna end up at this area is because if you were to look at it in the 1 hour, it does have a structure of a bearish trend over here. So you can kind of see the structure. You can kind of see the structure like a really big bearish trend, like a really long bearish trend. Bearish structure, and you can kind of see it making like a sort of head and shoulders, but I didn't really expect the currency to have a head and shoulders. I just saw the engulfment, the bearish engulfment. Hold on, there. So I just kind of saw this break of structure. I saw this break of structure with a bullish engulfment, breaking the structure, and kind of just waited for a retracement, and it did retrace. And once it retraced, I got in there. The moment I saw like some sort of rejection, I got in, and well, yeah, that's what's happening right now. And then I was actually looking at this key area, at this 195.500 and also 195.250. I was looking at this key area and I was waiting for it to either get rejected or just bounce from it. And well, it did get rejected. The 195.250 area kind of got rejected, and then it just landed in the 195.500 mark, and that's when I got like fully focused. I locked in. I was waiting for the trade. I was just waiting for the confirmations, all of the things that I need in order to enter. And yeah, I am aiming for a 1-to-3 risk to reward ratio, having my stop loss just at the end of the structure, and just have a little bit more stop loss, because it could create like a massive just a massive volatility ending at the structure, then getting rejected and creating a big one heading to the upside. And depending on how it moves in this area, I will have my take profit all the way at the end of the structure, and just a little bit more as well. So I am planning to have my take profit in the 198.500 area, but my first take profit is going to be in the 197.500 area. And I was also actually planning to take or trade USD JPY and also USD CAD, but first let's talk about USD JPY. So I was waiting for it to get rejected in this area, in this 147 price. I was waiting for it to get rejected in that area, but once it did, volatility came and it just kind of zoomed all the way up, heading to the upside. And how many pips is this? Yeah, 85 pips. It just kind of zoomed, creating 85 pips, heading to the upside. And yeah, that was big. That was pretty big for just the opening of a Tokyo session. And yeah, so I couldn't really trade there. And yeah, I just went for the GBPJPY. And for the USD CAD, if you're to look at USD CAD from the 1 hour and 2 hours, I was waiting for it to bounce from this area. I was waiting for it to bounce in this area for the USD CAD, and just waited for like some sort of confirmation, and it did. But the only reason why I didn't take it is because it broke structure. It broke the structure. It broke the structure of this key point over here. It broke that structure. So it's still continuing to the bearish trend, and it kind of broke the structure, making a bullish trend. But I do not really want to trade there right now because it broke the structure, so I'm not confident in trading USD CAD. Well, I guess I could wait a few more and just get in, but I already have my trade in GBPJPY. And yeah, so that's it for today. I'll just report anything that will happen later, and I'll just report how my trade will go. Oh, and actually, I really hate XAU USD now. I really do not like to trade XAU USD. But like, if it gives me a good position, if it gives me a good structure, then I might just get in. But I really hate XAU USD because even though I do know the structure, even though I do know how it goes, it will do the opposite of what it will do, of what it should do. Like whenever I try to predict it, it kind of goes the opposite way. One more. And so it's kind of hard to tell where XAU is going to be going. I think it kind of depends on the news right now, but I don't know. So anyways, yeah, I'm in the GBPJPY trade, and I'm just waiting for it to either hit that or hit that, and I'll just report to you guys about what will happen later. Okay, talk to you guys later. Peace. Actually, before I go, I just want to show you guys my capital right now. So I do have a capital of $500. I kind of earned this from a trade from Euro JPY. I caught the trade of a 1 to 16. Well, not really 1 to 16, but like somewhere 1 to 14. But yeah, I caught that trade because I saw the head and shoulders, I saw the rejections there, and I got in, and it did hit my stop loss here at this area, at this wick. Kind of hit my stop loss, and once I saw the rejection, that big rejection, I kind of just got in again at this point, at this mark, and yeah, but what do you know, it did work, and I profited from it. So I lost $50 from it, but I did profited 700, actually 600. Yeah, so I made $600 from it, and I just took what do you call this? Yeah, I just took money. I withdrew, and I made another account to actually compensate for my risk, because since I've been risking a lot, like since I've been risking like quite a lot, and I couldn't really help myself risk a lot, I made another account to compensate for my impatience, and I am actually doing a challenge right now that is $100 and turning it into $1,000. The only reason why I want to turn it into $1,000 is because the moment I hit $1,000, I'll just withdraw 500 from it and trade the other 500 and turn it into $10,000. But nonetheless, I am just planning to double this and give it to the next person. No, not actually. I'm just planning to double this every trade. Might not really double it every trade, but like I am planning to have a greater risk rather than my main account, because if I were to risk everything from my main account, well, sure, I could get like triple, quadruple, 10x the money, but I could risk the chance of losing everything, and I do not want to lose everything because I do not have money. So that is why I do have another account to just risk a lot. And yeah, so without further ado, I'm gonna go, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.